Good evening from Shanghai Dupont Airport. Originally, I should be on my way to Cebu to have a nice rest this week, but I've decided, because of China Eastern cancelling my flight, to fly to Hong Kong. So here I am in this beautiful airport. I love the structure, look at that. And Chinese souvenirs. Wow. It's going to be my second time, in fact, in Hong Kong, but I've never been outside the airport, so I say it's going to be my first time in that case. It's a bit like Shanghai. Oh, look at these little sweets over here. Wow. Love the little bunny on the top there. White rabbit. Wow. I don't know what this is, but one day I'm going to learn Mandarin a bit better and I'll be able to tell you what it is all about. Right now though, I'm heading this way to Hong Kong. Good morning. We're finally arrived in Hong Kong, and our plan today is to visit the must-see site when you first come to Hong Kong, and then we're heading to the Bruce Lee statue. Wow, look at this. Hong Kong taxi. But we're not taking a taxi, we're going to take the public transport, which is apparently a lot cheaper than in the UK. But let's see. Right, let's do this. So I've just bought a ticket. It cost me £1.50. Like in Thailand, it's got the machines where you put the ticket onto the sensor for the barrier to open up. It's exactly kind of like Thailand, Bangkok, I'd say, this metro system. Look at this. We're heading to Central. So at the moment, we're at Mongkok. Oh, Prince Edward. The first kind of English name I can recognise on the map. So from Mongkok, where I'm stopping at in the hotel, and we're heading to the Admiralty, and then maybe Central. I've had too many drinks last night, so that's why you can't really hear me saying anything or speaking clearly. Right, let's do this. Let's have a look at the map. Right, so you've got this nice interactive map which is telling you where you've been already and where you're going in which direction. It's kind of useful for tourists like myself. This reminds me of the Big Apple with all these skyscrapers, but Asia's version of New York. And where we're heading to the Peak Tram, just here. The Peak is what it's known as, has some of the best views of Hong Kong. Oh, the nice red bus like you get in England. Nice. So yesterday in Hong Kong it was a holiday, so I'm hoping that the tram will be not as busy as it would have been yesterday. Oh, you got Hong Kong Park over here. So yeah, that's where we're heading, and then later on maybe do some Tai Chi. No chance. So just waiting in the queue to buy a ticket to go up on the tram. But this tram dates back to 1888 and it's got a little display of the past. Look at this. So this was one of the first carriages back in 1880s. Nice. And the queue is not as long as I predicted, which is good. And you can see what they used to wear in the old days. Oh, back here, the fashion was a lot different. For the tram there and back plus this is £15. That was 150 Hong Kong dollars. Let me show you the views from here. This is amazing. 1 second. That's my limited Chinese. Look at the views over here. Amazing. On the other side of the Sky Terrace, I was speaking to someone back there. He told me you can see, well, you can't really see China, but it's over this direction. So right in the back of the mist, here you've got the chimneys for some factory, but just behind there in the mist, I don't think you can see it on camera, but I can see it here. That's mainland China. Wow. Let's have a look at this other bit here. Yeah, familiar. We're down there, but now on the other side. It is nice. Plus, good weather today. One more last little glance at mainland China. Impressive. So I'm now just outside the peak tower, and you can see the tram just departing. You still get some nice views of Hong Kong from here. Bye bye tram. And what do I like about this path here? Well, it's got a cool name. Apart from the ending is a Y and not an N. Look at this. Finlay Path. If only it was called Finland Path, then it would get a lot more respect from me. So let me show you the outside of the peak tower. And here it is. Look at that. Wow. But before I tell you something interesting about it, we can see over here again one of these old trams, the green machine. So what is impressive about this peak tower? Well, it was actually designed by a British architect called Terry Farrell in the shape of an upheld rice bowl, and you can see that. Look at that. Beautiful British architecture for you. So just outside the peak tower, about 5 minutes walk away, there's even more beautiful views. Look at this, right next to a Chinese temple. I'm just going to put myself in the video here because I was trying to take a picture and I wasn't able to. But let me show you the views from the temple from here. Look at that. There's the temple. Nice. And some nice photo views here. Wow. There's some dragons. And a map of saying what is what. Monopoly. I love that game. That's cool. Oh, Aberdeen. For those of you that just prefer to take the tram or walk up and walk down, you can actually get some free views from the Peak Gallery, and this is where I am right now. So you don't have to pay to view from the Peak Tower, but I still recommend it because Peak Tower I thought was slightly better. But you still get some great views from here as well. There's the Peak Tower once again, and some more amazing views of Hong Kong from the Peak Gallery. And over here, remember when we were up there earlier, we were looking over here to mainland China, which again, yeah, can't really see it. I could stay here all day just admiring these views, really. Just stunning. One thing I do like about Hong Kong is the day travel card. I've just bought one because I thought it would save me money instead of buying singles, which indeed it has, because apparently this works for 24 hours, so it will work tomorrow. Unlike the UK London travel card, if you buy it now, it will only work up to midnight and you have to buy another one the next day. Plus this is only 65 Hong Kong dollars, which is £6.50, whereas in London a day travel card will put you back £22.40. And what I do like about this, where we're heading to now, it shows you the 4 main attractions. So you've got this golden Bauhinia, where we're going right now, the Buddha, but that's a bit far for me. Later on, this clock tower, which I'll tell you about, and that's where we've just been, the peak tower. Right, let's go and check out this golden Bauhinia. And here it is, the golden Bauhinia. I pronounced it wrong earlier. Look at all these Chinese tourists. So apparently what it is the Hong Kong orchid. That's what it represents. Oh, nice. Oh. And let's have a look further down here at the views from this part. I like that. That is nice. I'm gonna have to get a photo with that in a second. Further down, apparently there's also a monument which is to do with independence, which we'll have a look in a second. But more views of Hong Kong. Not as good as up where the peak is, but still decent. Wow, it's getting windy. Look at the Chinese flag in the middle there. And why is it there? Because of this monument over here. It's not a monument of independence. It's a monument of China rejoining with Hong Kong. Well, commemorating the return of Hong Kong to China. As you can see, it's all written in Chinese there. And on the monument itself, but behind it there is some English translation, and here it is, in commemoration of the return of Hong Kong to China. Translation. Nice. So not far from that monument, we've got some more amazing views. Over here, we've got the Hong Kong Eye. This side, it looks like the hotel area, because we've got the Marriott, the Conrad, and the beautiful sunshine reflecting off the water here. And on this side is got to be the business district, as I can see UBS there, and Prudential. So I've been to the Bruce Lee statue in Mostar. I might as well have this challenge to try and go to as many Bruce Lee statues I can do in the world. And here's the one here now. The Bruce Lee way. And here he is. The legend, the master of Kung Fu. Bruce Lee, legend, a legend. I love Bruce Lee. I'm glad now I've ticked off 2 countries with his statue. Bosnia and Herzegovina, can't pronounce it, and now Hong Kong. Right, let's go further. And this British clock tower was built around the 1st of October 1910 for a railway station, in fact, which apparently joined Europe and Asia together. And this is the last bit of the station remaining. Obviously, as you can't see it near here, railway tracks around here anymore, but it's impressive, and I would have loved to have seen what that railway station would have looked like back at that time. But anyway, it's time for me to make a move, so I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like below. Definitely recommend coming to Hong Kong, and everyone have a good weekend. Bye for now.